Welcome to Refactor AI, provided by sapiensml.com. Let me start with a brief introduction to what Refactor AI does and how it helps development teams work more efficiently. Refactor AI connects directly to your code repository. It pulls the entire code base, scans it carefully, and identifies potential issues across the project. These issues can include coding standard violations, performance-related problems, and security vulnerabilities based on established security guidelines such as CWE standards. Once the analysis is complete, all identified issues are published clearly on a centralized dashboard. This gives teams full visibility into what needs attention. From the dashboard, you can review and fix these issues without writing a single line of code manually. All fixes are handled through AI, making the process faster and more reliable. You will see this entire workflow in the live demo shortly, so you can understand how everything works in real time. In addition to fixing issues, Refactor AI also helps generate new code and add new features to existing projects when required. What makes Refactor AI different is that it does not rely on public or generic knowledge sources like many traditional tools. Instead, it creates a private knowledge base using your own project's code. This allows the AI to fully understand your architecture, patterns, and development style. When Refactor AI writes new code, it does not depend only on public language models. It first analyzes your private knowledge base, learns your existing code patterns, and then generates code that fits naturally into your system. This process works just like a developer joining a new project. First, they understand the code base, and only then do they start making changes. By reusing existing methods and patterns, Refactor AI avoids duplication and keeps your code clean, consistent, and maintainable. Each project has its own private knowledge base, ensuring accuracy, security, and relevance at all times. Along with these core capabilities, we are continuously improving the platform and adding new features. You will see regular enhancements as the product evolves. Now, let's move to the demo and see Refactor AI in action. If you are visiting the platform for the first time, you will need to register. The registration process is simple and requires only basic information. Once your registration is completed, you can sign in using your credentials. I have already created my account, so I'll log in directly and continue from here. I'm entering my registered email address. Next, I'll enter the password associated with this account. After verifying the details, I'll proceed with the sign-in. Once you successfully log in, you will see the main dashboard. This dashboard gives you a complete and clear snapshot of your project activity. Here, you can easily track how many scans have been completed so far and how many projects have already been analyzed. You can also see how frequently scans are being run, along with a summary of critical issues, code smells, and other detected findings. If you want to run a new scan, you can start by connecting a repository from this section. You can connect repositories such as Bitbucket. Once connected, all projects available under your Bitbucket account will appear here automatically. From the list, select the project you want to scan. After selecting the project, choose the specific branch you want to analyze. Once the branch is selected, you can start the security scan with a single click. After the scan starts, it runs quietly in the background. The scan duration depends on the size and complexity of your project. On average, the system analyzes approximately one file per minute. So, for example, if your project contains around 100 files, the scan may take close to 1 to 1.5 hours. While the scan is running, you don't need to stay on this screen. You can continue with other tasks. Next, you can move to the security scan section. Here, you will see a list of all your scan projects. For each project, you can view how many versions have been scanned. These versions are available through a drop-down, allowing you to switch between different scan results easily. For the selected project version, you'll see a detailed summary of issues. This includes the total number of issues, how many are critical, and how many are ready to be committed. All issues are categorized based on high-level security and quality guidelines, ensuring clear prioritization. In this example project, there are 14 identified issues. If you want to review or fix any open or medium-level issue, You can simply select it from the list. Once you open an issue, the system shows you exactly where it exists in the code. You can see the file name, the specific line numbers, and the affected section of code. Along with the code, you also get a clear explanation of why this is considered an issue and what impact it may have. The system then provides a suggested fix, explaining how the issue can be resolved. You can choose to review the suggestion and apply the fix manually, or you can resolve it instantly using the built-in AI chat. By simply entering a command like "fix this issue," the system analyzes your existing project in the background. It understands your current code structure, finds the most suitable solution, and updates the existing code accordingly. Once the update is complete, you can see the revised code immediately. The issue is automatically marked as resolved, and the status updates to confirm a successful fix. Once the issue is resolved, you can commit the changes directly from the interface. There is no need to open any external code editor or switch tools. Everything can be done from within the UI itself. From here, you can commit the updated code straight to your repository. This workflow works the same way for Git, Bitbucket, and other supported repositories. Before committing, you can add a short message to describe the change, such as "issue fixed." Simply commit and push the changes. The updated code is then safely stored in your repository. Once the code is committed, you can verify the changes directly in the repository. If you navigate to the commit history, you will see the latest commit listed, showing that the issue was fixed just moments ago. You can also review the exact differences introduced by this commit. Here, you'll notice changes such as updated naming conventions and other improvements made to resolve the identified issue. All previously detected issues in this section have now been fixed, and the updated code has been successfully committed. After committing the changes, you can go back to the repository to review the update. If you want to create a new file or add a new feature, you can do it directly from here. First, select your project. At the moment, I have only one project, so it is selected by default. If you have multiple projects, you can simply choose the required one from the drop-down list. Next, you just need to write a clear prompt. For example, create a new REST API in Spring Boot that adds 3 numbers, where the user passes values in JSON format. Prompt writing is very important because the AI processes your instructions based entirely on what you write. In the backend, the AI parses this prompt and generates the code accordingly. If the prompt is unclear or incorrect, the generated code may not meet your expectations. That's why a bit of practice is required to write precise and effective prompts. Now, as you can see, the code generation has started. And here, it has been completed successfully. Now, let's take a look at the generated files. As you can see here, an addNumber API has been created. The system has generated a DTO that accepts 2 or 3 numbers as input. Along with that, another DTO file has also been created. All of this was done automatically and within seconds. If you want to go further, such as creating a service layer, repository layer, or storing data in a database, you can simply mention all these requirements in the prompt. Based on your instructions, the AI will generate the complete code for you. Once you're satisfied with the generated code, I can go ahead and commit the files. As you can see, 2 files have been generated. 3 number controller, Java. Number request DTO, Java. Now, I'll commit this code. The code has been successfully committed, and you can see the update here. This new code is now available in the GitHub repository. From here, you can enable auto-deployment using tools like Jenkins or any CI/CD pipeline you already have set up. Based on your pipeline configuration, every commit can automatically trigger deployment to the development environment. Once deployed, you can directly view the results on the UI. Currently, there are still a few areas in this project that are being improved. We are continuously working on enhancements and expect significant improvements in the coming days. If at any point you face an issue or are unable to achieve what I've demonstrated, simply visit the contact page, enter your details, and describe the issue. Our team will get back to you quickly to help resolve it. That's all for today. Thank you so much for your time, and have a wonderful day.